All right, so if you love the arts, I do, we have something for you. So the Norton Museum of Art is launching its Florida Roots exhibition series. Joining me now is Danielle Vaknin, Research Associate, and Scott Simmons, Public Relations Manager. Thank you so much for being here, I should say.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll start with Danielle. Tell us about this latest exposition. It's Florida Roots is what it's all about. Talk to us about what people can see there now.
Sure. So Florida Roots is actually a new exhibition series at the Norton where we want to really highlight and celebrate the arts that comes from our state. We want to celebrate Florida and all of the creatives who are inspired by the Sunshine State. And we're launching this exhibition series with an exhibition called Ralph Norton, Land, Sea, Sky.
Ralph Coburn.
Ralph Coburn.
Yes. Ralph Coburn. And talk about Ralph Coburn because he's iconic, obviously. If people love the art, some of his work right here behind us, he really led to the curation of art really in South Florida, based in Miami Beach, correct?
He came to Miami in his early days and was in school there and was influenced by the broad plains of the beaches and the skies and the flatlands, as well as the Art Deco architecture of Miami Beach. But his career was on the back burner. For his art career, he worked in graphics for many years, and he's only recently began to be rediscovered since his death in 2018. They've been mounting shows and including him in group exhibitions. This will be a nice solo show. It just opened this weekend. So,
what do you want people to take away from his art? You talked a little bit about the inspiration behind it and how it represents Florida, but when people look at this and go to the Norton, how should they feel? Obviously, that's up for interpretation, but what was your goal in showing this art?
Well, as you can tell, a lot of it is really bright and colorful, so we want everybody to just have a really joyous experience. It's quite playful, and we also find that because it's these very abstract color-blocked works, it's a very easy entry point, perhaps for somebody who's never been to the Norton or somebody who maybe doesn't feel that they have a very in-depth artistic background. So it's just a nice way for somebody to get into art appreciation.
Absolutely. Are there any interactive features that people can take advantage of and maybe talk to people about the art? I know the Norton is notorious for having interactive features, so anything that people can do?
Yes, so we actually recreated one of Ralph Coburn's artworks for visitors to play with and interact with.
Cool.
He had this really interesting art philosophy called participatory art, where he would invite curators or collectors to rearrange and reorient his works. And so we're inviting visitors to do the same in the exhibition.
All right, and Scott, just talk about in general, the Norton has a lot of great things all year round. This exhibit, it started the 25th, correct? And goes until when?
It goes into January, doesn't it?
Yeah, January
3rd.
First week of January. And it's one of many things we have. Right now, we also have our Raw series, Recognition of Art by Women, with Danielle McKinney, that is up through September into October. And we have an exhibition of quirky photography called Cursed Images. We currently also have Summer at the Norton with free admission on Saturdays for Palm Beach County residents.
Yes.
And that continues through Labor Day weekend. And we have Art After Dark each Friday, in which the museum's open till 10. The restaurant's there. You can come in, take a class, see a film, hear a performance.
Sculpture garden too.
The sculpture garden, yeah. And you know what? You walk outside right now and it's like a blast furnace, but you can go in that sculpture garden and miracle of miracles, there is a breeze.
Oh, great. We love to hear that when outdoor activities in Florida. All right, thank you so much for coming by. Again, this exhibit, Florida Roots, on there at the Norton until January 3rd, so make sure you take advantage of it and go see it. If you want to learn more, of course, we'll put more information on our website, WPBF.com, or our news app. Thank you guys for coming by.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Aaron?